point to smoother times ahead. Richard Askin reports.
Another turbulent season at Ewood Park. A Premier League return is a long shot, with the fifth manager of the campaign in the dugout, leaving supporters wondering when the club's star will be on the rise again.
I think what I'm trying to do is get the players to realise that they're coming to work. Ultimately, you come to work. I want to enjoy it, but there's a lot of people up and down the country every day who go to work and enjoy the job. You only got to look at the badge and what the football club stands for, and I'm trying to get that over to the players. It's
skill and hard work.
Yeah, as best I possibly can.
We've all heard the chicken farmer jokes thrown at Rovers fans about their owners, and that's what Venky's are, of sorts. More accurately, they're a multinational group of companies with an annual turnover of about £1 billion. They're based in the Indian city of Pune, more than 6,000 miles from Ewood Park. But just what is the current Rovers chain of command? Well, the hierarchy has Aniruddha Desai at the top, above her two brothers, Venkatesh and Balaji Rao. Decision-making filters through to Ewood Park and a board of 5, headed by Managing Director Derek Shaw, a former chairman of Preston North End, along with Operations Director Paul Agnew and former chairman Rob Corr. Below them is team manager Michael Appleton. Shebby Singh, a close friend of the owners, carries the title Global Advisor and significant influence. Much less conspicuous at the club in recent weeks, how much is unclear.
He's very close with the family. I think his role has changed a little bit over the last few weeks. I seem to have been working closer with the manager. I report to the owners, mainly Madame Desai, who I speak to almost every day.
Because Henning Berg, Shebby Singh was very much involved in that appointment. You were very much involved in Michael Appleton's appointment. There is that perception that power is shifted to you.
Yeah, but in all fairness, I met Henning, and he did come across. He ticked an awful lot of boxes, and the Michael side of it, I did have a certain amount of involvement. But whoever the manager would be, if he has a player he wants to bring in, which is obviously, players are expensive, or a player he wants to get out, I speak to the owners, and they ask me my thoughts and the merits.
High-profile loan signings in the window, the likes of DJ Campbell and David Jones, have given supporters renewed hope that the team is improving.
We're in a transition period. I think next season, if Appleton is allowed to obviously finish the season off and then bring his own players in the summer, we'll be a lot better next season. I think there's been some serious mismanagement, some bad appointments both in the board and at management level.
Talking to people in and around the Rovers dressing room, it does seem as though Michael Appleton has brought more organisation in terms of coaching and instructions of players and so on. But the flip side is, of course, that results and at times performances haven't been what he would want them to be.
Did you say when you took the job that you needed to focus on looking after the team, and you didn't want to be, as previous managers have done, be going to India too often?
It certainly won't be a situation where I'm having to, go to India every month, and I think that's a healthy respect from both parties that, I'm over here trying to work my socks off and change the whole perception of the football club, not just on the field but off the field. And I think they understand that and respect that.
Tony Parkes remains a terrace icon at Blackburn, part of the fabric of the club for more than 3 decades as a player, coach, and on several occasions caretaker manager. A key member of staff when Jack Walker's millions turned them into Premier League champions. He has questions about the club's current direction.
I don't think they are trying to build bridges, because it's very rare they come to a football match, and that's where you want to show the fans that you're very interested and you're in it in a serious way. It's difficult for me to walk into Blackburn Rovers unless there's a football match on. If I walked into Blackburn Rovers on a Tuesday afternoon, I probably wouldn't know many people in there, because it's changed that much. Last time I went in a situation like that, I felt a little bit uncomfortable. I felt as though I shouldn't be there, which is not good. But as I said before, the positive thing is that 10 points from playoffs, that's what the focus has got to be. And the fans have got to play a part in that.
These people do want to back the club, and they do want to put it back where it has been. There's been football clubs who, you know, have sold out to consortiums and things, and there's no backing, and they've just been asset stripping. So, you know, they're not looking for that. It's been a difficult first period, but hopefully, you know, as I touched upon earlier, that we want to put that behind us and get the club back to the Premier League.
So Rovers fans will have to wait and see if they get their Wembley day out, but the FA Cup run shouldn't mask the big picture. There's no doubt that Venky's have spent substantial funds trying to get the team back into the top division, but equally a significant number of supporters still feel disconnected, and the Ewood hierarchy will know that solving that problem, as much as making major transfers, will map out the future of a club that remains at the very heart of this town.
Well, we did ask the Venky